Hello and welcome to the Heavy Dice Podcast. I'm your host, Mark Mallow, and today we have a great group of players for another installment of Question Corporation. Let's get right into it and let's introduce them. Matt Soleil.
I'm playing Datharin, the human rogue.
Thomas Davis.
I am playing a Brazel, the blade singing wizard, who just got to level 4 and is really happy.
And Sullivan Mallow.
Hey, I'm playing Carve the Slasher, another rogue.
All right, guys. Last time we were playing, if you remember, your group had just finished decimating a house that you were supposed to just go and figure out if this house hunter was going to purchase it. And instead, you rid it of all the horrible evil that was inside and freed the fantastic Halvers family and other ghosts. All right, so it's been a little while since that encounter, that adventure that you guys had. And I'd like to know a little bit of how you spent your time between then and this new time that you are going to be asked to do something else. Brazel, what have you been doing in those 6 to 8 months?
I have been really enjoying my painfully acquired longsword that I got from, I think, Mara Silva. And I'm trying to learn to use my blade singing, which, if this were an imaginary universe where our actions were directed by people outside of it, I think that it would be a failure of the person outside our universe to, remind me to use my blade singing. I need to, since I'm in a company of rogues at the moment, I'm going to be probably still going to be the frontline fighter, so I need to be ready to do that whenever that happens. That's mostly what I've been working on, just trying to get better at swordsmanship and remembering to ritual cast my mage armor.
Fantastic. Carve, what have you been up to?
So, one thing that's been on the back of my mind, but I haven't acted on yet, is for a couple of months now, I've been wondering where Bucket is, but I haven't taken the initiative to go look, because sometimes he just disappears and comes back later. But it's never been for this long. That's just something I'm thinking of. What I'm doing is working on advertising for the Question Corporation, because previously we just had crayon posters. And I'm getting some actual artists and designers to make some nice advertisements we can put up in local taverns.
Oh, excellent. Datharin, what have you been doing in these times?
Not thinking about my abilities to the group at all. So just staying at an all-inclusive resort, drinky drinks, hanging out by the pool, sharpening my daggers, sharpening my crossbow.
That's a lot of sharpening. Isn't any of that euphemistic?
Oh yeah. I've been sitting in my room sharpening my crossbow for hours each day.
Always with the same sock.
So, you all get back together in that butcher shop turn headquarters, and you are presented with an opportunity. A letter comes for you, and it is asking you to go to the town of Lopez, where there's a problem, a serious problem, ghosts. And they're asking for the fantastic group known as Question Corporation to come to their town and rid them of these haunts.
Well, we have plenty of experience with ghosts, so I don't think this will be a problem. And by plenty of experience, I mean exactly 5 days. But we'll be fine.
What are they paying us for it?
It says payment negotiable.
Oh my gosh, this is great.
I hope they can pay us an exposure.
Oh,
My favorite salary.
we're gonna wring these guys out for all they're worth.
How much did we get from the last job?
1,000 gold pieces.
Ooh, good thing Bucket's not around.
Bucket would have eaten some of those.
Well, the great thing about
think.
chocolate to gold conversion ratio is it's really in gold's favor. So we could get a lot of chocolate for a little bit of gold.
This is our forte. This is our home territory. I'm all about ghost hunting.
I have some new abilities that I just recently discovered I've had for the entire adventure and not been using them, so I'm eager to use them on the next one.
Quick question to person proffering quest giver. Excuse me, quest giver.
Yes.
Is this a house-based ghost journey?
From the small details that are in the letter, this is a town-based ghost hunting.
Okay. Towns are mini houses. This is the next tier.
That's right.
Yep, and the step after this will be wilderness ghosts, just roaming in the wild. Guys, I'm all up for it. Let's gear up. Shing!
Yeah.
That's my sword going into the scabbard. Unfortunately, it's not a magical scabbard, so I have to repair it all the time.
So there's a montage of you guys, like, getting yourself packed and ready to go.
And sewing the rents in my scabbard again. Damn it.
And Carve doing one quick check underneath the floorboards and in the cabinets, just to see if.
Catherine packing travel bottles because he did develop a problem.
Do we need any gear that we don't have on us, friends? Did we expend anything?
Yeah, where is this place? And is there extreme weather there?
There is not extreme weather. This is nice springtime, and you're heading out to where Lopez is. It's sort of inland in some of the foothills.
Okay, well, we have money. We could buy some potions or something.
Yeah, I collected some books last time, and I think I'm going to leave them here. And yeah, should we buy a healing potion or something?
Yeah.
Keep in mind, this is being recorded, so if the answer turns out to be yes, and we didn't, we're going to look extra stupid.
Is there an alchemist shop in town?
Yeah, you're in Waterdeep. That's where your office is.
Thought it was Waterdeep, yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, there's everything
Yo,
you want.
Mr. Deep, I need a healing potion.
Waterdeep, yeah. I'm the one who knocks.
All right, you guys get geared up, buy some quote-unquote healing potions. They look crazily like Johnny Walker Red. And you head out with, I assume, like a horses or carts or something that you guys have. Probably a cart, I imagine, that says Question Corporation blazoned on the side, And
I believe it says Ghost Hunters blazoned on the side.
Question Corporation is really, really small and very large.
There's actually just an asterisk next to Ghost Hunters. You have to read the bottom of the cart where it says Question Corporation.
Right. And you go across the country. It takes you, several days. You figure that towards the end of this next day, you're going to make it to the city of Lopez. And you come over a rise, and you can see down into the valley where Lopez is, and you can see the city of Lopez a little ways off. But there is a huge gathering of people about less than a mile from you guys. There are carts parked along the side of this road. There are carts parked into the field on the opposite side of the road. And there's about 100 people just milling around, some of them blocking the road, but not in a negative way, just like they're meandering. As you approach them, one person comes up to your cart and is trying to direct you where you can park.
Listen, we're the ghost hunters. We park where we want to. We don't need direction. But where do we should go?
You just pull over here, and I think we're like 5 minutes out. So 5 minutes, you got about 5 minutes.
5 minutes.
For what?
till-
To park?
Yeah,
I'll stand up in the seat.
Do you validate parking?
Before Barashi's appears.
What is a barashi's?
Oh, you are not here for Barashi's magic shop?
No, we're here to kill ghosts, or at least get rid of them.
Oh, there's no ghosts here. This is Barashi's magic shop, the best magic shop in all the realms.
I guess we could take a look at Barashi's magic shop.
All right.
Yeah.
Let's obey the signs. Let's take a parking spot.
All right, so you park next to this bright red wagon. It's kind of low to the ground. Its wheels are very big. They appear to be made out of some sort of galvanized rubber. And it has flames painted on the side. And this middle-aged man hops out of it. And he adjusts his toupee. And he gives you finger guns as he walks over across the road.
Hey, this guy knows my style.
Elon, long time no see.
You all smell a distinctive smell of ozone, and then a a sound of a cork popping from a champagne bottle explodes in the air. It doesn't hurt you physically in your ears, but it is really loud. And then in the field, opposite of where all the vehicles have parked, this massive 6-story building just appears in the field. And a sign on the front of it, as everything settles, is shaking, sort of rocking back and forth. And on it, it says, Barashi's Magic Shop. And the crowd starts to make their way.
Well, his wares may not be magical, but the shop itself certainly is.
Yeah, oh man, that would have been good. That's how it should have been. There's nothing in it worthwhile, but the shop's goddamn
It's
magical.
all mundane crap.
There's just a bunch of out-of-date calendars, mugs that say Barathis on it.
That's right.
No keychains.
I went to Barathi's magic shop and all I got was this lousy shirt.
That's right. So, this is a stone building. It's immaculate. Like it looks like it's just been freshly built. And the front door is this beautiful dark wood with a stained glass picture of a dragon that when the doors open up, there's sparkling dragon shoots out of the front of the building, and the crowd is all like, ah! And you hear somebody in the crowd say, last time it was a lizard.
I don't give a shit. I'm here this time. Shut up.
Okay.
What's the shop called again?
Barashi's Magic Shop.
Hurrah.
Goddamn Barashi heads. Can't get enough of this guy. Get a hobby.
Yeah, there are many people in the crowd that are wearing shirts that say Barashi's Magic Shop.
Is it and is there an obvious master of ceremonies here?
There's not. The doors just open up and people start streaming into the store.
This seems
I say
like
we
a
follow him.
great place where someone's gonna pickpocket you. So I say, don't get pickpocketed, but if you feel like it, pickpocket other people.
All right, I'll stand between the two rogues, and hopefully each will prevent the others from pickpocketing me. Although they probably will pickpocket me themselves.
That's right. You're like, where the hell's my sword?
Damn it!
You're like patting your robes. You're like, I had a blade song somewhere.
I know. I want to. I'll do a perception roll. I am not very perceptive of what's going on here, but I rolled a 10. I'm just wondering if there's anything supernatural outside of the normal, whatever magic's going on here. This seems like it could be teleportation or something huge like that, or it could just be sort of minor illusion, making something
Sure.
appear.
Yeah. No, I think with a 10, you can't tell unless you sort of figure out that school, detect magic or whatever. But it does appear that as you're walking into it, like this field had bushes and some flowers and stuff, and you can see that they appear to be at the edges, might have been squished, right? So this thing was not here and now it's here. So it's not just an illusion, it's probably a teleportation.
Okay.
Or maybe it was small and then they made it big sized again.
Yeah, that's true
That's
too.
actually very good point.
Anyways, I'm gonna go in here and see if they have any cool slashing weapons.
Yeah.
Did you go to Hollywood Upstairs Magic College too? Alright, never mind. I will follow.
I
going
don't
as
get that
well.
joke.
Okay, so as you go into the building, the first thing you notice is that there are these magical shimmering lifts that will take you between the floors, and you can look straight up to the very top, which is also this very majestic looking stained glass ceiling. And there are some magical properties of it because it seems to be words that are advertising things in the shop. So it might say, 50% off magic amulets, level 7, things like that. And as you watch it, it changes into different things. And people are rushing by you. And also, the other thing that's interesting is that each story is a little bit over 12 feet high to the story above it. They're fairly deep on the sides. This is think of like Costco, but 9 floors of Costco.
Ooh, the dream.
Yeah, and flittering around are these creatures that look a little bit like maybe fairies, but they're a little bit bigger than fairies, and certainly not as cute, not as fey, but as somebody might approach a shelf and looking up at something that they want, one of these things might come down, grab that thing, and bring it to them. And these shimmering lifts that I was talking about, they hold about 5 people each. It's sort of almost like a platform they step on, and it lifts up to either the next story or it keeps going up sometimes to another story.
Okay.
What wares do we see? Are there sections?
So it's very interesting. It's probably organized, but maybe not organized in any semblance of intelligence. Like, it almost seems like maybe they went alphabetical, right? But then, you might be between bandolier, and you expect the next thing to be bandages, but instead it's candles. It's almost like it's this special shelf there, and usually when that happens, there is a little sign there that says BOGO.
Oh, so it's like Bogo's alchemical bandolier. Bogo's candles of insight.
Or it could be buy one, get one free.
But wouldn't that be Bogoff?
True.
Because buy one, get one is yeah,
Let's
I
flag
hope
down
so.
one of these phase and we'll
Buy
find
one
out.
and buy another one. Our special today is you're allowed to buy more than one of any of these.
On some of the shelves, it shows a potion of greater healing, for instance. And the potion of greater healing says 110 gold pieces. But below it, it says 90 gold pieces with Barashi card.
Oh, how much is a
upset that
Barashi
we
card?
pre-shopped. Yeah, how much I want to try to flag down one of the fae.
Yeah, the one of the things comes down is what up?
How much is a membership card?
That is 500 gold per year.
I
You have
think
a
we're
day
good.
pass?
You don't need a day pass. You could buy. You just don't get the Barashi card specials.
Why is it sold by year if presumably this is a traveling shop?
Ah, that's a good question. Because your card is also a teleportation device.
Holy shit, that's incredible. Do you buy greater healing potion?
Oh, you have a return? I
That
didn't know you
inflated
had.
race.
I didn't know you had a return. Yeah, the return desk is all the way up ninth floor.
Can I try and pickpocket someone's Barashi card?
Oh, yeah. There's some. There's a dude that has a shirt that. In fact, I would imagine that it's the guy that came out of the red Porsche. He's looking at these magic pills for ED, and you can see he's got his big fat wallet. It's on a chain, but he's got a big fat wallet in the back of his tunic. They're jeans.
Okay.
I assume we don't need one Barashi membership card per person.
Nah, you get a +2 probably.
Okay. Okay. Can I try to distract this while you pickpocket?
So if you do that, you can tell me what you're doing, and then you can have advantage on this.
Yeah, I'm gonna ask him.
How's the dick?
What year cart is that I saw outside? That was
Oh,
like a
you mean my Porsche, man? Ah, yeah, that's a 21073 DR, man. Yeah, it's the
Got a
best
dirty
year.
20.
Oh damn! That was a good year.
Yeah,
Those are hard to
man.
find. Yeah.
I get all the maidens with that thing, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that a custom color?
Oh, yeah. Wow, you know your stuff, man. Yeah, that's
I
custom.
definitely do not. Yeah.
Yeah, that's called meningitis red.
Okay. I can see why the maidens would appreciate that. Nobody likes anything more than meningitis. I mean, am I right?
Yeah, I mean, I got it. You're only cool if you got it, right?
I mean, it's not
Right.
called womengitis.
That's right.
Right, exactly.
Oh, he gives you finger guns.
Oh, man, that's great. Oh.
I got a dirty 20.
Okay. Yeah, you can take his whole you can take his whole wallet and chain if you'd like with that.
Actually, he probably
Yeah.
just hands it to us. He's like, man, you guys are charming and sexist. Here, have my wallet.
All right, so inside you find not only does he have a gold Barashi's Magic Shop card, but you also find about another 200. It's not a gold piece. Looks like a paper that's like has like gold, almost like gold lame on it. But it is it says that it is worth 200 gold.
Wow.
Excellent.
I'll add that to my items.
Yeah, if you stick it into like a pouch or something, it turns into gold pieces.
Whoa.
Hmm.
So I just have a Barashi card and 200 gold then?
That's right.
Cool.
He's got other stuff in there. Like there's some very
Some ED medication.
there's some very tasteful sketches of naked maidens, and they're not tasteful at all. And there's also what you can only assume is a sketch of his own of his own penis.
Yeah, that's funny. Is it like creased in the middle, so
Yeah.
it can like extend? Yeah,
Yeah.
that's good.
It's like clearly done by a caricature artist, though, but they emphasize the wrong parts of it.
Right.
One ball is just very large.
Yeah.
The end of it is extended in Sharpie, you know?
Yeah, it's like forced perspective if you get my meaning.
Wow, I don't know why I ever gave up crime, guys. This is so lucrative.
I mean, we don't. Speaking of which, do we even need the membership card?
Yeah, it gets us discounts.
But do we need discounts?
You got
Well,
the
I am
five-finger
assuming
discount.
that these fairies act as sort of like mall cops, and I don't want to get Paul blarded, if you know what I mean.
I do know what you mean, and I mean, if you're able to summon a 6-story, a mini-story shop across the world, maybe we shouldn't steal from
Yeah, maybe they have like RFIDs on them or something.
it.
Real friendly imp devices?
Gotta know one. First try.
That was an emergency retcon. Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys can move around the shop if you go, if you're looking for something specific, just let me know and I'll tell you sort of what floor it's on.
Yeah, what? Just that good rogue gear. If I were rogue gear, what would I be?
You could have, I'm sure there's magical daggers. Those are, level 5 is all the weapons.
Do they do? Oh, I want to go to level 5, and I want to ask if they do trade-ins.
Okay, yeah. So if you head up to level 5, one of the little fairy-like things comes down, and when they notice that you're checking out the daggers, which are behind,
No, I don't like daggers.
well, whatever you're looking at, a rapier, all the weapons are behind, like, cases.
Okay, I'm gonna ask one of the Fae.
Yeah.
Hey, so I've got this dagger of venom. It's not from Barashi's, but it's just really not my style. I'm more of a scimitar, a slashing kind of guy. And I'm wondering if you allow trade-ins? Or maybe I can turn in this to get a discount on a scimitar of venom or something similar. Is that allowed?
Yeah. I mean, as long as it's still, in good working order.
I've only stabbed one person with it.
Oh, yeah.
And it was a ghost demon undead thing. So
Oh,
I don't
really?
think it really damaged it at all.
Oh, yeah. Let me see it.
I hold it out, but I don't let them grab it.
Yeah, that's fine. It's too big for him to grab anyway. He's kind of like flittering around. He's looking at it. He's like, oh, that's like perfect. Like if I didn't know better, I'd say that came from Barashi's, except I can see that it doesn't have the B on the handle.
No, it did not come from Barashi's.
Yeah, no, I'm saying
We
it's
actually
perfect.
found it while ghost hunting in the Lost Realms, where you can only get there if you get teleported. It was really weird.
Wow, that sounds awesome, man. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. Yeah. When you pick out the item you want, just when you go up to the counter to buy, just let them know you're trading in this dagger on it, and they'll give you store credit. Yeah, you can even do that first if you want. That's on level 9.
A quick question for you: if you were to fight ghosts,
Yeah.
what kind of items would you have here to help facilitate that?
Well, we just got in a really cool shipment of plasma weapons. Don't cross the beams.
Why is that? Why should we not cross the beams?
I don't know. It's considered
Gauche.
yes, thank you. I was gonna say ghost, but that would have not been as funny. No, we have to fight, so we have some swords that can help you hit incorporeal things. Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Oh yeah, we've got swords and daggers, and we've got bolts and arrows and scythes and halberds. I mean, we got it all. And if we don't have it here in the shop, we can special order it for you. It'll be here in 18 seconds.
Wow, that is a special order.
Yeah. I mean, have you shopped here before?
Oh yeah, I'm a gold member. I go here all the time.
Oh, then you know how it all works,
But
right?
I've been out for a little while. I've been busy adventuring with all my great items from here.
Sure. Yeah. So we just open a little portal and we get what we need. We have a central shop where they make stuff and
Yeah, well, last time I came here, it was actually 90 seconds for a special order.
oh, I'm
So they
sorry
really
about
cut that down.
I'm sorry about that. That must have been before times, We had trouble getting archmages to hang out in the shop together. They were all coming down with men in giants.
It's an epidemic.
It was like,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. I mean, unrelatedly, the paint job in here is awesome. I just
Oh.
want to say this is beautiful red paint job in here.
Thank you.
Are these flames on the walls? Beautiful.
Yeah, this is great.
So, everybody give me a perception check or a wisdom check.
So dang good at
Alrighty.
this. 17.
Ooh, I'm moving on up in the world. No more 10s for me. I got an 11.
An 11,
I got a 9.
a 9, and I didn't hear what you got, Carve.
Oh, 17.
17, all right. Only Carve sees this happen, but from about 2 rows back in the weapon section, it's not really a portal, but it is a disturbance in the fabric of space and time.
Oh, those.
Shimmers in, like I said, about 2.5 aisles back, and bursting forth from this is a Tyrannosaurus Rex. It comes busting out and crashes into, a weapon display. You hear some screams of people, and it goes just lumbering past you guys. Now, because Carve succeeded on this perception check to sort of be awares of this, you will not take any damage from these debris as these cases are being smashed as it runs past. But the other two, unfortunately, some of these, maybe like a pole arm comes crashing down, and some glass comes flying, and so the wizard and the other rogue take 12 points of slashing damage as this stuff comes crashing out.
Get a
Now,
dex save? Jeez.
no dex save, just because they missed this perception. But you may cast shield on this as you feel the stuff.
Oh, am I able to do a reaction?
Sure.
Then can I... Where is it? Use my skirmisher feet to move 15 feet away from the debris and avoid it?
That would put you out in the open space. So you can move, I'll let you move half that and take half the damage.
Half that. Yeah, I'll do half that.
We've got time for reactions, you said, but
Yeah.
not actions, not extra
That's right.
actions. Okay. So yeah, I think I will cast shield
Perfect.
in hopes of saving myself.
Almost immediately in that same sort of shimmered area, this wizard comes racing out, apparently chasing this T-Rex. The patrons of the store erupt into a frightened mob at the sight of the Tyrannosaurus. You witness a few commoners throwing things at the dinosaur and a few running after the obviously mad wizard. Others try to keep shelves falling over on loved ones, while most attempt to run out of the store. The lifts are overcrowded, and you see them very quickly plummet with those many people on them.
Wait, they don't have stairs?
People sprawl out when those things hit the bottom floor. They go sprawling out and then pick themselves up and start bolting out of the store.
There's no stairs here?
No.
Just the little elevator.
That's a fire hazard.
All right, let's roll. Let's roll for initiative.
Ooh,
11. I am captain of 11s today.
19.
I don't get a surprise round because of my perception check?
No, I'm sorry.
Ah, I got a 7.
Carve got a 7. And the DM got a 13. Alright, so it's Dathrin, then me, then Barzel, then Carve. Alright. Dathrin, what do you wish to do?
Where am I in relation to this creature?
It sort of ran past. It is sort of heading towards. Looks like it's curving back towards the back wall of level 5 that you're at.
Okay. And how far away is it?
It's probably, I don't know, how far can they run in one? Probably, let's say it's 60 feet away, and the wizard's probably 10 feet away from you.
Okay. I'm gonna shoot this dinosaur with my short bow. How am I supposed to kill it? It's such a beefy boy. Okay. I'm gonna shoot it with my short bow.
All right.
That's gonna be a 20, unnatural 20 to hit.
All right, that'll hit.
That's gonna be. But I also have the bracers. That'll be 8 piercing, and I am. Sneak attack is within 10 feet. No, can I move 5 feet to the wizard and then? No, it has to be within
10 feet of your target.
Target. Yeah, there's no one within 10 feet. So yeah, just 8 piercing damage.
All right. Yeah, you're.
And then I will hide
Okay.
with my movement.
All right, so you go find like a ring of cloaks, and you hide inside that ring of cloaks.
Yeah, do any of the cloaks look good?
I mean, it all looks, good stuff.
I may be eyeing the cloaks a little.
Okay,
Not taking any action with those yet.
I
Just
gotcha.
eyeing them.
The T-Rex doesn't even seem to realize that it got shot with an arrow, and it continues to run. It makes a quick move back towards you guys, and basically gets right up against you, and it's crashing through stuff, and the wizard he kind of slips a little bit. Let's see. Everybody make a dex save, and I'm gonna say that Dathrin, you can have advantage on this.
Yeah.
15.
5.
13.
All right. So, Dathrin, you must have been buffeted by these cloaks as signage from basically it'd be the floor of the 6th level comes crashing down on the cloaks. You take 2 points of bludgeoning damage.
That's a reaction. Can I move away from it though?
Well, you're kind of inside that stuff. I think it'd be kind of hard, but
It's one of those like circular little islands with cloaks all around it, and I'm just in the middle of it.
yeah.
Okay.
Yep. I mean, you can dive through it. I'll let you do that and avoid the damage. I think that's fine. Bryzel, these things in the ceiling and the cases and stuff, 3 points of bludgeoning damage as debris falls. And then I have another thing to do. 2 things are gonna happen. And then for Carve, 4 points of bludgeoning damage. And there must have been some magic in that old top hat that they hit, because some magic effects start going off.
Would we have to roll on the wild magic table?
The first thing that happens,
For a shot,
you must roll.
I
So
sure don't.
so let's start with Dathrin. Dathrin, give me a D12 roll.
It's a D12.
Yep.
That is a 5.
A 5. You turn into a potted plant until your next turn.
It is the wild
Hell
magic
yeah.
table.
While a plant, you have vulnerability to all damage. If you drop to 0 hit points or incapacitated, you immediately revert back to your normal form. 12.
How long are you a plant?
Till their next turn. So through your 2 turns.
I bet I don't have my move reaction anymore.
Nope. But you've already used a reaction, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I know.
I use Uncanny Dodge as a plant.
Brazel. D12, please.
Alrighty. 5.
5. You turn into a potted plant until your next turn. While a plant, you have vulnerability to all damage.
1 through 12 to see if you turn into a potted plant, or maybe you turn into a potted plant, or the other option is you might turn into a potted plant.
It's very possible. Let's see your D12. Let's see if you can turn into something other than a pot
8.
plant. 8. You
turn into a
immediately
potted plant.
levitate to the ceiling of this 5th level. So you're like levitated up to the underside of the floor of 6th.
Can't grab onto something as a reaction?
Sure. Yeah.
I want to stay on the ground if possible.
Okay. So there's a railing that you're kind of close to. You can probably.
A railing. So it is
A
sort
dex.
of OSHA compliant.
I mean, it's a
like
railing made out of magic light.
Oh no.
Burns me with radiant light.
You lose your fingers,
It's
and
right at eye level for children.
and you levitate to the bottom of the 6th floor with your fingies around you. Yeah, you can grab something and not and sort of keep yourself somewhat rooted. I mean, I think that your legs are still trying to come up.
Yeah.
3, Brazel, you're a potted plant.
Yep. I am guessing I can't speak, so I can't
Nope.
do any spells.
You can, however, as the roof of this building changes its information and sunlight comes down, you can turn sunlight into sugar.
All right. Get started on that. I have a. I took the telekinetic feat, which gives me a mage hand that I think I can control. No, that's verbal also. Dang it. All right. Well, I can't think of much I can do.
I thought it was
Photos.
a plant until your next turn. It sounds like it's a plant through your next turn.
Yeah. I think it needs
a plant for one
for
turn.
one turn.
Yeah.
You're a plant. Yeah. So I'm going to spend this
It
time
says you can
thinking about things.
Telekinetic says you can cast Mage Hand without verbal or somatic components.
Oh, I can. All right. That's cool.
And you can make the hand
Um,
invisible if you want to.
Mage
Are
leaf.
you gonna move yourself with your own mage hand?
I think I can because I'm just a tiny little plant now. So I am going to move myself with the mage hand out of as far out of harm's way as I can. So I guess it's like 30 feet. I'll go to a place where it's whatever seems like the safest place for me to turn back into a human. But off the floor, out of the at least 30 feet further than the further away from the T-Rex. Is the wizard? Did it look like the wizard was trying to catch this T-Rex, or are they like hand in hand, storming into the store?
How about an insight
can-
check?
Yeah. 15. I'm in double digits.
Yeah, that's good. Yeah, the wizard is clearly trying to catch this T-Rex.
Okay. All right. Well, I will try to communicate that to my friends when I am no longer a potted plant. I think that's probably all I've got.
All right.
The little leaves on the plant are shaking as you try to communicate.
Yeah. Guys, look
Oh,
at my
you-
leaves.
You might be able to do a semaphore.
I know. This is what just a little bit of planning. We could have worked this out in advance. How to communicate if we are all turned into potted plants. And I feel like
do sign language
we
with
really
your
overlooked
mage
this.
hand.
Yeah. I suppose I could. Yeah, well, I could do that. It's optionally, the mage hand is optionally invisible, but doesn't have to be invisible. So I could put my mage hand over the wizard and do a thumbs up.
Is that
You know?
plant flipping me off?
Yeah. I'll do that. Thumbs up for the wizard.
All right. Carve.
Okay. I was near the scimitar aisle because that's my preferred weapon,
That's correct.
and I'm gonna try and smash through the glass and grab a scimitar to use on this T-Rex.
All right.
Do I need to roll?
Yeah, strength.
Okay. Well, I'm not very strong, and I also rolled an 8.
Yeah. You hit this glass, and it appears to be much thicker than it first looks. You sort of hurt your hand on it. You take 1 point of bludgeoning damage.
Okay. Well, I guess I have to use this dagger that I'm about to turn in. So I'm gonna let go of the rail and then like boost myself off the wall with my legs if I can
Yeah,
get myself in that way,
I think you could do
and
something.
just
like
sort of missile into the.
that. Okay,
T-Rex
I
with the
like it.
dagger.
I like it. I'll give you inspiration for that. That's pretty good.
Okay.
You don't have to use that inspiration on this attack, but you have it.
Is it just an attack roll?
It's an attack roll. Yeah, it's a.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't know if I had to make like an athletics or acrobatics
No,
to pull
no, no,
it
no,
off.
no, no, no. Why?
Okay, that's a 19 to hit.
That'll hit.
I'm gonna use my dagger of venom charge for the day.
Okay.
I'm about to turn it in. It's gonna deal an additional 2d10 poison damage.
Nice.
I rolled a 1 and a 2 on my d10s.
Oh, good. So a 3 it takes 3 points of damage.
It takes 3 poison damage and 7 slashing damage.
Okay.
And makes a DC con save. Oh, sorry, it's DC con save if it would take the poison damage. Sorry.
Well, it did take poison damage, right? You said 3?
Right, I didn't realize you have to fail a con save in order to take that.
Oh, okay. Oh, I got you. Yeah, I'm
Unless it's poison.
14.
That's 1 under.
Okay, so he took it.
So you take the 3 damage
Yep.
and you're poisoned for 1 minute.
Okay, poisoned. So I'm gonna say, Dathrin, that at the end of this turn, you will stop being a plant.
Okay. I'm going to silently scream and kind of wobble back and forth.
Okay.
And that's all I got.
All right, and then all of a sudden, you pop back into being Dathrin, the Dathrin. The T-Rex makes another tight turn back towards the back of the wall of this 5th level, and the wizard again doesn't quite turn as fast and sort of crashes into a bunch of stuff, and these what appear to be like magic missiles or something go out, and some magic things go off. Go ahead, everybody, give me a dex save as these missiles come flying at you.
10.
18.
Critical dodge. I got a 25.
Fantastic. So you guys aren't going to take any bludgeoning damage this time, the 2 of you. But go ahead and give me another d12 roll, both of you.
Who's both?
Dathrin and Bryzel.
18 didn't save?
18 did not save.
You know what? That was a magic missile. Oh no. This is. Did we get hit by the magic missile or the?
So these are like magic missiles looking things, but they're clearly not magic missiles. They're like they're like party favors or something, right?
They're gonna turn you into
Okay.
a potted plant.
I rolled a 6.
A 6. Your skin turns brilliant shades of pink and blue.
Okay. Cool.
Yeah, good for you.
Hell yeah.
And as long as you're not potted, you know. I mean, look at the bright side. All right, I rolled a 3.
Unpause
How
your
potted am I?
A confusion spell is cast, centered on yourself.
Okay.
So you have the
Got a little
confusion. And then you're no longer a potted plant. You're a little confused why you're not a potted plant, but you know.
I think I get a save versus confusion, don't I?
Not here. Oh yeah, I don't know. Confusion spell is cast centered on yourself.
Each creature in
Yeah.
a 10-foot radius makes a wisdom saving throw.
All right, so make a wisdom save as a potted plant, and then you not become a potted plant.
I might actually have.
What's the DC?
There, 20. Oh,
Yeah, good. Okay, you're not confused. You just can't
Finally,
believe
I made a-
me when I tell you what.
Is there anyone else in the 10-foot radius?
No,
I don't think so. I
yeah,
moved
there's
myself away.
probably a little kid with his mom is trying to get him out of the shop, and the kid's like gets all confused, and his mom turns into a potted plant.
yeah.
Okay, well, the kid uses his action to make a melee attack against a random target within reach.
Oh, okay. He attacks
no,
a
that's
potted
one of the
plant.
3 options.
He kills
Yeah.
his mom.
He's gonna kill his mom. No.
But his attack.
Great.
But his attack is a pee. He urinates in the potted plant.
Oh, you are so going to bed without dinner.
All right, Brazel, you may act. No, wait. Whose turn is it? 2. 3. Brazel may act. You are no longer a potted plant.
And I have shaken off the confusion.
That's
so,
right.
How far away is the T-Rex?
It is, at this point, it's about 90 feet away from you. It's headed
90
towards the
feet.
back wall there.
So not directly toward me.
No, away from you.
And the in my opinion anyway, the wizard is clearly chasing it, just
Yes.
having a really hard time getting.
Yeah, yep. Seems like he's not as dexterous as that T-Rex is.
Okay. I think that I'm going to just try to cast Magic Missile on the T-Rex and
All
see
right.
how he does with that. So I think I create 3 darts,
All right.
and it's a D4 each.
Mm-hmm.
So it's 5 plus 3, that's 8. And I don't know if there's anything else added to it. I don't think so. Is there anything else that, like my attack bonus or
Nope.
anything?
All right.
All right.
Anything else you want to do, Brazel?
Yeah. I want to, especially if the T-Rex isn't heading my way, I want to get a little closer to him and also to the wizard if I can.
Okay.
So, yeah, I'll just move closer to both of those. If I have to make a choice, I want to get closer to the wizard. And I want to shout out, what the hell is going on here? You know, and shout that at the wizard as I get close to him.
Sure. Yep.
Okay.
It seems like he's sort of ignoring you or maybe doesn't understand you or something. And now it's Carv's turn. You have rocketed past the T-Rex as you stabbed it.
Am I still levitating?
Yes, you are still levitating.
Okay, then.
You want to continue till you can grab hold of something to stop?
I guess. Can I, like, bounce off the wall and do the exact same move?
So the wall's kind of far away from where you are. So you can just continue moving towards the wall if that's what you want to do. Or you can try to grab some signage or something that's hanging from the
If I can grab something nearby, that's what I want to try to do.
Okay. So yeah, you can grab some signage that's on the ceiling there and bring yourself to a stop.
Okay. And then, if I can, I would like to grab my scimitar instead of the dagger.
Mm-hmm.
And try and boost myself towards the Achilles tendon, the T-Rex, if there is one.
Yeah, so he's kind of far away from you. It's going to be very difficult for you to boost off of the...
I have inspiration.
Well, I'm saying it's going to be very difficult for you to boost off of signage. Signage is just like, dangly on chain, so it doesn't give a lot of there's not a lot of resistance for you to be able to make enough forward momentum. So even if you were to crit on it, you're still not going to be moving very, very fast or very far, unfortunately.
Can I boost off the roof then?
You
Or
could
the
boost
ceiling?
off the ceiling down to the floor, but you're not really going to be able to boost off the ceiling in a angle that would get you maybe near the wizard, if you want to get near the wizard, but
Why
not
can't I
near the
just attack the T-Rex? I stabbed into him like 2 seconds ago.
because you just blew past him.
I blew
Physics.
into him. It's a piercing weapon.
Yes, you stabbed him and then you went past him.
I disagree.
I don't care. I'm the DM.
If only there was some hierarchy, in our group that would determine which one of you is right.
Okay, I guess I'll try and get in a position where I can attack him next turn. And I'll use my insightful fighting to determine his style.
Okay.
So it makes a deception check and I make an insight check. And if I win, I have
Oh, okay.
sneak attack.
I got a 16 on the die.
I got a 27.
So, okay, great. All of a sudden, a portal appears in the path of the dinosaur. And both the T-Rex and the wizard go through this opening, which snaps closed after they pass through. A brief second after that, another disturbance in the fabric of space and time appears, and a individual steps through basically like it looks like a hole in the fabric of space and time. His clothes are smoldering, and half his beard, part of his mustache, and one eyebrow have been burned away. Obviously winded, he waves a hand, and all your issues, he dispels magic. So all your current issues that are afflicting you and everyone else in the shop seems to end. And he says, "Oh, so sorry about all this mess. Did anyone see a Tyrannosaurus a minute ago? I'm really eager to find out what happened to my pet."
He appeared through a portal, and a wizard was chasing him for about 12 seconds. And then he went through another portal.
Very good. A man floats down from like the 9th floor down to the floor and stands next to this wizard. And he goes, "This is a disaster and will not do. Are any of you hurt? Can you tell me what happened?"
Yeah.
I am Barashi.
Oh, hey, Barashi, big fan. So here's what happened. A rip in space-time opened up in the shield aisle, and a T-Rex came running through, and then a wizard came through behind it, and they did a little chase around for like 12 seconds, and then they went through another portal right here in the longsword aisle.
Was Carve in the air when all this started? Because I've been picturing him like falling from the ceiling after the dispel magic.
Yeah,
As
I
he's
just
saying
fell
all
down and I'm on the ground telling you.
Hey, big fan. So,
Well, that sounds terrible. This is my important shop.
Very important.
God, it'd be really terrible too if, like, a lawsuit came out for gross negligence and injury inside the shop, and you probably want to take care of that up front with some heavy discounts or free items. Ooh. Hi, Dathrin. Nice to meet you.
I'm so sorry that my little pet caused an issue.
Who are you, Mr. Burnbeard?
Oh, and he pats out his beard. He says, I don't remember his name. My name is,
Quarter Manon.
hold on,
This guy
Covis.
doesn't know his own name.
Yes, I'm
He's
a little
about to lie to us.
I'm a little confused. My name is Covius. I was working in my shop with some special things, and I had an explosion in my laboratory, caused this magical accident, It transformed my pets. Yes.
Wait, it transformed them and transported them?
Yes, it was a terrible explosion. It singed my beard.
Do you have insurance? Because
He pops out of existence.
I left it in my other reality. 1 second.
Barashi, after Dathrin talks about discounts or whatever, says, forget it! And the whole shop is gone.
No, Barashi, please.
You guys and all the patrons, including the young boy who's peeing on his mom, are just like in this open field now, and some of the people are upset that they didn't get to make their purchases. The Porsche guy is like, "No, man, I left my wallet at home anyway."
you said the Barashi card is a transporter, right?
That's what I said.
Can I try and activate my Barashi card?
It needs to be attuned to,
Oh, okay.
and then you can read the small print on it.
I guess I'll read it. Yeah.
It's better just to agree to that stuff.
It turns out that it's not really a teleportation device. It's more of a tracking device for the shop to know where it is going to appear next.
Do I know how much longer is left on this Barashi card? Let's see, is it at the end of the year, or at the beginning of the year, or in the middle?
Yeah, what's the renewal period?
Yeah, it's it renews at the beginning of the year. So it's spring right now. So it's a pretty good card. You got it for the rest of the
Nice.
Yep. And the name on the card is Brock McHardchest.
I'm gonna start collecting witness reports so I can file a lawsuit against Barashi.
Okay.
Can we get everyone that we see roped in so it's class action?
That'd be great, actually. Yeah.
Hey guys, I don't know if you saw this, but there was a big T-Rex, and he delivered great injuries to multiple people, and turned 3 different individuals into a plant. And I'm gonna file a class action lawsuit against Barashi. You guys in?
No, we love Barashi. We will never do this word which we don't understand against them. Besides, that was pretty cool.
No. The
Wow.
shop left. You just got here.
Fucking capitalism moment.
I got free shipping on my stuff.
The 1% don't have your best interest. Barashi is not your friend. He's just a business person.
He started his own space program.
Listen to yeah.
Don't invest in fantasy cryptocurrency just because Barashi does. It's a bad
Right.
idea.
Follow Carve the litigious.
I hear that he's also potentially going to make a horseless carriage that runs on electricity.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, I start blade singing.
Excellent.
But didn't you hear? Barashi showed his penis to a fantasy flight attendant. Is that not enough for you to not like him anymore?
I heard Barashi has like 16 kids that are illegitimate, though.
Barashi, I was talking about running for town speaker. We're thinking about voting for him.
Barashi was gonna buy bird noises, but is chickening out. How does that make you feel?
How does that make you feel, madam, whose son is peeing upon her?
The crowd all
Goes wild.
get onto their carts, and there's a bit of a traffic jam as they're waiting to get off the field and onto the road, and some are heading towards the town of Lopez, and some are heading away.
Well, that did suck, but I'd say it was a net positive, because I did steal 200 gold pieces from a sexist.